Hi guys, what is up? I'm Sam with ExploreTravelPhoto.com. Welcome to today, where we are discussing the photo book of the month. The photo book of this month is Garry Winogrand, edited by Leo Rubinfine. Really excited to show you guys this book. Garry Winogrand is obviously one of the most prolific photographers of the 21st century. Certainly my favourite black and white photographer, bringing sort of amazing imagery of New York City through the 1950s and 60s. His street photography is second to none, not really equalled by anyone else. It's really amazing. I'm also aware this is my first video like this since I come back from Vietnam, so welcome to everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Certainly missed doing this. Haven't been able to do this for a while, so sorry this video is a bit late. I know I'm technically in the wrong month, but we won't talk about that. We're going to get into the pages of this lovely book. So let's begin. So guys, just before we jump into the pages of this amazing book and see this stunning imagery by Garry Winogrand, I just wanted to show you, there's a little introduction here when you first open the book. It's quite interesting. It sort of talks about Winogrand's life a little bit, when he was born in 1928 up until his death in 1984. Really interesting, just a bit about Garry Winogrand. And then here it shows his contact sheets. For those of you who don't know what they are, they're basically just once you've got your film developed, you lay your film in strips onto a piece of light sensitive photo paper. You then hit that with a beam of light and you get all these small little thumbnail images, and you can then select which images you want to edit and which ones you want to print with. So that's quite interesting. Garry Winogrand famously shot with a Leica 35mm and mostly predominantly shot in black and white throughout his career, although he has done some colour stuff and some other stuff on colour plates, stuff like that. But yeah, he's predominantly on black and white, and he famously shot millions of pictures, millions and millions of photographs on film, which is pretty amazing. Especially considering if you could do that on digital nowadays, you'd be very impressive. So guys, let's jump into the pages of this book. So these are the first pages of photographs by Winogrand. Here you have a boy running through the snow in New York in the 1960s, and on the other side you have a gentleman from Coney Island that he photographed in the 1950s. Now Winogrand really was a master of composition within his photography, and it really shows throughout his work and throughout this book. Now within this book I feel there's most of his work that was published or has been published. Don't know if there's all of his work that was published just because he photographed so many images, but generally there's quite a few of his published photographs in this book. Really sort of stunning imagery. It shows the classes, all the different sort of social classes. Winogrand photographed literally everyone in New York, anyone he could find while on the street. That's why he's such a master of street photography, really. Really interesting photography. One of my favourite images there by him. Just, he captures so much within his work, and it just really provides a window to the era, and it makes you really feel like you're there, like you're looking through a portal. Again, with his composition, very good, it's very interesting. I really do recommend you go out and buy this book. It's only about £50 in England, around that. Again, down here it says where the image was taken and when, which I find is always important. One of his most famous images here of a monkey in a car. But yeah, it's a very big book, full of his work. Very interesting. Just to see when and where it was taken and what people were doing at the time and why they were doing it. And as I said before, his street photography really is second to none. I don't think anyone can really compare to Winogrand in what he did at the time. It's very famous imagery. Very beautiful work. I'll show you a few more images. Just sort of flick through the book. Nothing in particular. Just going through his work. Now there are many other books available by Winogrand. Also on my website there is an article that I've written about Garry Winogrand. It's 10 things I've learnt about photography from Garry Winogrand. He has taught me a lot about photography. I learnt about a lot of black and white sort of techniques with film from him, just reading up on him, what he did within my first year at uni. It's just really interesting, very interesting man, and he loved photography with a passion. He went out every day, virtually every day, photographed many films every day, and I hope to leave a mark like Garry Winogrand has left on the face of photography. So I've been Sam with ExploreTravelPhoto.com. I'll see you guys very soon. I'm going to be doing a lot more content on my website lately. Just going to get a lot more on there. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.